friends, today I am cooking vegetarian lettuce firm green curry tofu. Saucepans, medium heat gas, this time I'm going to do very quick and easy out of traditional, that the results come out going to be at the same. I used 2 tablespoons oil because I'm going to kind of stir fry green curry paste. You don't need to wait until the oil is too hot. 2 heap tablespoon. If you like it hot, that's what normally. This brand of curry paste is quite hot. Be careful. If you worry too hot, you can just use it 1 tablespoon. I just used 1 tablespoon today. You don't have to stir fry for too long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you reduce down the heat a bit. You stir fry until you can smell some curry is already cooked, some certain smell. Then add half of the tin of coconut milk, which is the coconut milk is 400 milk, and stir it properly. The reason you have to lower down the heat, you don't want to burn the curry paste. It becomes very bitter. Today I use the tin curry paste because it will be difficult for you to do homemade. It's so many ingredients. And tin curry paste is still doing well fine. Then you turn up the heat and let them go. And I add about 60 to 65 grams of sugar. Palm sugar. The reason palm sugar is much soft taste, sweet. The green curry paste is in Thailand they call Kiao Wan. Green is Kiao Wan, it means like you add sugar. They tend to be too good into sweetness, but not very sweet. But of course, if you cannot find palm sugar, you can use just only brown sugar. But preferably raw. So when they come simmer up, you lower the heat again. You don't want to be turn the heat too high because you don't want to overcook coconut milk. If you overcook coconut milk, they become too oily, which you don't like the taste. Well, I don't like. I don't know you like it or not, but I don't like it. And then you just break them up. This is a fast process to help the curry sauce cook very quickly and to reduce cooking coconut milk. And of course, what all the seasoning I put today is according to my taste. But for your taste, if you don't like too sweet, you can reduce the sugar. But just bear it in mind, I say, the name of this curry is just tend too good to sweet. just let them simmer slowly. And the tofu is, I use a kind of little firm texture. You don't want to use suki tofu, they break up. And you don't want to use hard tofu, it no taste. Then I add 1 teaspoon of salt. The curry smell, it just made me cough. I didn't have COVID, okay? Stir and low down the heat to very low, not overboil. And then I'm going to taste it. Perfect. Then you add the rest of coconut milk. This recipe is for two without another dish. You have it with rice or spaghetti. It's very good as well. And I taste again because I add extra coconut in there. You have to have this taste because you're going to be add tofu in, and then you're going to be use spinach from Coles supermarket. 1 pack of spinach is 250 grams. Okay. This spinach is good. You don't need to worry they're not fresh. This one is best for curry. And you don't need to re-cook everything. You just defrost it or take out from the fridge. Just leave them defrost. Actually, this curry paste is quite spicy. 1 tablespoon is plenty. And you add tofu in. Just note it, you need to drain all water out. And if you're going to be eating like for dinner tonight, you can cook them in the afternoon. The tip is you cook them in the afternoon and leave the tofu inside, soak with the curry sauce is best. They can absorb the curry sauce into a tofu, and then you just leave it. Turn up the heat a bit. Do not cover, because if you cover, you don't know it's going to become very boiling. You don't want that to be too boiling. You just want to simmer a bit. And the video I record today is the real-time cooking. You don't need to add more any water. That is enough. If you put more water, there will be dilute. 1 tin of coconut milk is perfect. Generally, I let these simmer. You can still see they start to simmer. Then I just leave this on the day. And when the evening comes, before I serve it, because my spinach already been defrost, I just add spinach in and turn the gas on in the medium heat and simmer up maybe another 4 or 5 seconds, or it kind of simmer boil, and then you serve. You don't want to overcook spinach. And the reason you put spinach before you serve, and it can look very nice green. If you leave the spinach inside the curry early at the same time with tofu, the spinach got to gone brown. And because the spinach is a lot of water in there, you don't want to leave it there. It make the curry taste become kind of funny taste. It's not nice. You might shake or stir a bit. You can see it start to simmer. And because they are lightly, little firm tofu, you don't need to cook for too long. And you can see there are a little bit of boiling there. You turn off the heat close the lid and leave them it until the evening. That's it. The tofu, vegetarian tofu curry.